Hey, everybody! I hope you're doing well. It looks like there's going to be a bit of a delay for the FA Cup fourth round draw, which is what we're all here for. But honestly, that second half, from what I saw of the Arsenal United game, full of drama, it felt like, honestly, there was a good chance that this game was going to go to extra time, and it does go to extra time. That means that we won't have the draw until another 30 minutes when this game is over. But honestly, it might be great for us to watch part of the game together, until the draw happens. And yeah, not the draw. That's exactly Timothée. That's how I felt. But at the same time, now it's looking like a really exciting game, and it does look like Arsenal will go on to win it. I don't know what you guys think, but it looks like Arsenal will go on to win it because obviously United are down a man now. Diego Dalot got sent off. And since then, Arsenal have had some major chances, especially Declan Rice. He's had two. Towards the end there, he nearly scored, and then he also had a header. And to be fair to the United keeper, he's pulled off some top saves here in the second half. But how's everybody doing? Is there a replay? If they draw, no. If it's still level in extra time, it will go straight to penalties, you guys. And then after those penalties, we would have the draw to see who Liverpool plays in the next round. Yes, I did see the fight. Yo, Anael, shout out, Anael. Foxcat is in the building too. How's everybody doing? I am feeling hyped now because of some of the drama I just saw in this game. I wish we had done a watch along for it, but I guess this will be part watch along. You know what I'm saying? Because we're about to have 30 minutes together. I was getting ready to do the FA Cup draw reaction, but Yannick, instead, it's going to be right when this game ends. So that could be in 30 minutes. If it doesn't go to penalties, if it goes to penalties, we would have the 30 minutes and then the penalties. And then after the penalties, we would have the draw to see who Liverpool plays next. Yo, Delior says, I expect Arsenal to win this. Otherwise, our out merchants will be marching the streets. Now they have to win this. Like I said, Dalot is now down. Now United are down a man after Dalot got sent off. If they don't win this in extra time, the meltdown within the Arsenal fan base, it's going to be bad. It's going to be real bad. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Leo, the vid with you and JSM just dropped. Yes, Joseph, I saw that, guys. We did our predictions. Look at the cover. So make sure to check that out. Later on with James, we did our prediction. Not our prediction, sorry. We revealed our team of the year. Our team of the year for 2024. Yo, Tyler, nice to see you in the building. What's going on? Alisson should have been nominated with Lunin. I agree. I don't know. That was my first reaction seeing the team of the year potential picks. I was like, how is he not in there? You know what I'm saying? Alisson had to have been, he had to have been in there, I think. Yo, Liverpool edits in the building. What's going on? Cheers, Amar. Oh my God, you guys are spamming right now. I might have to put on the slow mode. Timothée, imagine Luton. Guys, I am going to read, by the way, as this extra time goes on, because we're going to have 30 minutes as we watch the drama that unfolds at the Emirates. But guys, as this game unfolds and extra time, it's about to kick off the extra time part of it. Yo, Saka fan, what's good? We got an Arsenal fan in the building. I'm curious to hear what your thoughts are on this game. Do you feel like Arsenal deserved to win it? There were some top saves there from the keeper. What do you think? What do you think? I should have been team of the year goalkeeper. Yeah, guys, as you can see, the second half has officially kicked off. Sorry, the beginning of extra time. This is where I'm just going to move it down a little bit. There we go. Everyone thinks Man United is going to lose. I mean, Arsenal should be beating them. They're playing at home. They're up a man. Some of the United players are going to be tired. There's 30 minutes left here. If they don't find the winner, the Arsenal fans are going to be fuming. We should be 2 or 3 goals ahead, but I hope we win in extra time, says Sakafen. Yeah, for some of those saves I saw. Who do I want to win? United or Arsenal? I don't know. I don't want either team to win. You know what I'm saying? It's too hard to pick one. You know what I'm saying? It's too hard to pick one. But who would you guys rather wins? Who would you guys rather wins? Arsenal to win, you're saying? How is everything, Yusuf? I'm doing well. How are you? The draw is going to be right after this extra time, Piotr. That's when we're going to know who Liverpool faces in the next round, okay? Right after. No, I don't. I don't know what you're talking about there. But yeah, guys, as I was saying, in this part of extra time, I'm going to tell you who we can draw in the next round, and I want to know who you guys want, okay? Leo, who would you take in the next round? Milo, that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to read through all the teams. I'll tell you who I would want, and then I want to hear who you guys would want, okay? Okay. Let's do this. Let me bring this back here. All right. Liverpool versus Spurs is what you want, bro. We're already getting Spurs twice in the semifinals of the Carabao Cup. I do not want Spurs. They had to go all the way in extra time, though. Did you guys see that? Today, Spurs had to go to extra time. They were facing Tamworth, who are playing in the National League, I believe. Yeah, National League. They had to go to extra time. They did go on to beat them 3-0, though, in extra time. Kulusevski, Johnson scoring. But, okay, so, guys, I will tell you right now in the FA Cup. So, yesterday... Whoa, there's still a lot of teams left. There's still a lot of teams left. Okay, we could face Birmingham, we could face Wolves, we could face Blackburn, we could face Leicester, we could face Bournemouth, we could face Plymouth, we could face Chelsea, Exeter, Brighton, Nottingham Forest, Burnley, Stoke. Damn, Stoke won away at Sunderland. We could face City, Leeds, and Coventry. And then also Doncaster, Spurs, and then whoever wins this one in extra time, Crystal Palace, Ipswich, Newcastle, Southampton. What do you guys think? Plymouth? Yeah, maybe we would want Plymouth, but to be fair, they got an incredible result. Guys, Plymouth is currently in the championship, but they're last place in the championship, you guys. They've won 4 games all season. Look, they're on 20 points in the championship, Plymouth. And they played against Premier League Brentford, who have been doing well this season too. They were playing away from home, and they won 1-0. This probably was the biggest upset, one of the biggest upsets of this round. Winning away at Brentford. That's pretty crazy. It really is crazy. Kevin, I'm not going to... Klopp and Slaughter are so different. Like, there's no need to compare them, you know? So I'm not going to answer that question. Yo, Kamal, thank you very much for who's been a channel legend member for 5 months. Guys, I want W's in the building for Kamal, you OG, who says, hey, Leo, I just want to appreciate you for your work. This channel, you've built a secure platform for fans from non-football country. Keep going. You'll never walk alone. Thank you very much for that kind message, Kamal. It means the whole world. And for your support. Big up in the building. Jalapeno says, definitely want Exeter. Leo, a home match against Exeter or Plymouth. You're going to watch the El Clasico final? Probably not, Claudia, because there's a movie I'm going to be watching tonight, I think. The Scousers here in the building. Nice to see you. What's good? How's it going? Plymouth or Exeter? I think those are the two that we all want the most, right? Can we get Preston North End? No, I'm not going to be streaming the El Clasico. Um, okay, let's see. Let's see. Wow, Atletico have won again. Alvarez with a goal. Guys, they're 1 point ahead of Real Madrid. Now, Atletico Madrid. Ahead of Real Madrid. Really, Leo? Movie over football? I trusted you, Leo. Yeah, but the El Clasico, especially where it is, I'm not about it. If it was in Spain, I would feel differently. But the final is in Saudi Arabia. So for me, it's like the atmosphere. I don't know. It's not something I'm that excited about. If it was La Liga, I think I would feel differently and I would probably watch it. What do you think about Tyler Morton's latest interview? I think it would make sense for him to go out on loan. He's not getting enough playing time with us. I get it. If I was him, because we also have James McConnell who can play there. So if I was Tyler Morton, with the amount of clubs that seem interested in him, I would leave on loan for the rest of the season and then figure out the future in the summer because a lot of clubs were interested last summer. So I get it that he probably wants to leave for more playing time. I would want the same, if there were that many clubs interested, You are the fake GSM, but you are an OG. Exactly, bro. Marco, the draw starts right after this game. So in less than 30 minutes now. So hopefully it doesn't go to... Actually, would you guys want penalties or would you just want to get on with the draw as soon as possible? I'm curious to hear what you guys would want. Would you rather this game goes to penalties because penalties are always fun to watch? Or would you rather just one team wins it and then we get on with the draw? What do you guys think? Big up Emma. Pens? Oh, everybody wants pens because they're fun. Yeah, I get it. Pens. Damn. Everybody wants pens. Yo, Ty the Mad Folk King. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Pens. Wow, everybody wants pens. Love it. One team wins. No time to waste, says Alipinho. Nah, I agree with pens because all penalties would do in reality, you guys, it would maybe push back the draw by 10 minutes. But penalties are so fun to watch that if it means it pushes back by 10 minutes, I think it's worth it for us. Because just like the drama that comes with it. Pens? Damn, everybody wants pens. Let's go. I'm having some tea right now. Some rose tea. Leo, how do you feel? Salah's not leaving, bro. I'm confident he'll stay. Even Trent, he should have... knowing how special that was to put on that Liverpool shirt, he should know. Sorry, to captain the side this weekend, he should know how special it feels to stay with Liverpool. I'm hoping that he does. What time is it drawn? The Mad Foot King, it's going to be on right after this Arsenal United game. So right as soon as it finishes. So either right after the extra time if one team's winning, or right after penalties if it remains a draw. Pens are interesting. I agree. It's always full of drama. I can't spell his name. Rio Enma. Yeah, Chando. He was fantastic. I had to make... Kamal says Leo on Darwin. I love the guy. I love his work rate. He was instrumental in our wins against Chelsea. In our win against Chelsea this season, but he's a striker who we bought for 85 million and he's not a player that suits slot. I think Kamal, we just have to shift our expectations with Darwin. We have to realize that he's not the goal scoring striker that we thought we were gonna sign. He's more of a player that's gonna give a lot to the team in different ways. So I think there's no need to give him hate. We just have to be realistic. We have to shift our expectations. And I think to think that he's gonna be this goal scorer for us is not realistic anymore. I don't think, So the way I think about it, to not be as frustrated, I think about the impact that he makes on the pitch. But with the way he's played this season, does he deserve to start for us in the big games? No, that's just the reality. Again, that doesn't mean that I'm not still going to support Darwin. When he still puts on the Liverpool shirt, I'm still going to show him love because he gives everything for the club. But is he good enough right now to be a starter for us in title deciding games? No. You have to be realistic at the same time. I think you can be realistic and also a supporter full of love, which is, I think, how a lot of us in the building feel, you know? And I just think, yeah, you have to shift those expectations. That's what I've done, at least. And it's made me a lot less frustrated when I watch him. Because Arsenal with a huge chance. No way. What a goal line clearance that was. Was that Johnny Evans? No, I think it was De Ligt. Sorry. I think it was De Ligt. What a goal line clearance. Love from Norway, but hate that Odegaard missed the pen. Guys, what a goal line clearance that was from De Ligt. Look, it was crossed by Havertz, and he got a head. There would have been a tap-in. Wow, it would have been a tap-in. Unbelievable. From De Ligt. Big up, Sonny. I want W's in the building. Sonny's back in the stream, who says he's back after being at Anfield yesterday. You'll never walk alone. Sonny, you sure brought us that good luck yesterday. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love that. Doncaster at home. That's who I would want. Honestly, at this stage, I want the easiest possible draw. And the reason I say that is because I want to continue to see those youngsters. I hope that in the next round of the FA Cup, that Jayden Dance starts. I want Chiesa to start. I want Trey Nyoni to start. I want James McConnell to start. You know, these players who played really well at the weekend, I want them to continue getting chances. Rio Enma, you know, like they showed that they have so much quality, and I want to see more of them. And that's why I think the FA Cup is a fantastic opportunity for some of our youth to get more opportunities. And that's why I do hope that we don't get too difficult of a draw, because I do think if we, let's say, draw Arsenal or United, then I worry that Slot will go with a very strong team. And the reason I would be disappointed in that is because I want our youngsters to get an opportunity, because that was so exciting to see at the weekend. Jayden Dance scoring, that I know how much it meant for a lot of us to see him back on the pitch after his injuries. We all rate him so highly. We got to see Rio Enma in action. James McConnell really impressed me when he was there. You know, Harvey Elliott got some minutes under his belt. So that's what I love about the cup competitions, when we rotate, because we've seen that otherwise Slot doesn't rotate much. And you can't fault him, because look at where we are in the league. Look at where we are in the Champions League. You know what I mean? Liverpool and Plymouth would be a good game. I would like Plymouth for sure. Absolutely. Lenny Yoro, the Lille boy, is coming on. The Lille boy. Big up Kevin Moti. Thank you very much for your kind message. You'll never walk alone. Kamal says, I agree with you, Leo. I'll support any player that puts on a Liverpool shirt. When Joan plays at 10, I can see Darwin and Lucho playing a role up top. But when Dom plays, I think Jota is the best option. That's the beautiful thing. You know, we can rotate. But again, I think it's okay to not criticize, but to give constructive thoughts. It's just like, instead of bringing Darwin down, I think it's okay to say, in this moment in time, he's not good enough to start in our title deciding games. That's just the reality. But can he still be a useful player for us until the rest of the season? Yes, he can. But is he a player right now that we can count on in those big games? I don't think so. He's shown that, unfortunately, he's not clinical enough in front of goal. And in the big games, you're not going to have as many chances as he had against Accrington. He had 3 to 4 good chances. In those big games, you need to be clinical in front of goal. You need to be decisive, because, again, they're not going to come knocking every 15 minutes. And therefore, anyways, he's suspended for the game against Forest, but I think our front three anyways would have been Gakpo on the left, Lucho down the middle, and Mohamed Salah on the right. I think that was going to be our front three anyways, you know? So, yeah. Would I want Newcastle in the next round? No. Newcastle's in such good form right now. Again, I wouldn't want that. I think Darwin is good in some games to cause disruption to the defense, but he's just not clinical. Exactly. That's why we just have to shift our expectations. I think that's the big thing, shifting our expectations when we talk about Darwin. And I'm not that deluded to say, where like, if you asked me, has he been a successful signing given the price tag, I would say no. Like, again, you have to be realistic at the same time. But that doesn't mean that you don't still support the player. Like I said, whenever he puts on the Liverpool shirt, I'm going to fully back him. Aiden, unfortunately, looks like Kvara is off to PSG. It looks like PSG are going to be signing him, not us. Dan's a bit more regularly. Jalapeno, I'm a huge fan of Jaden Dance. He impressed me so much. The energy he brought and then how clinical he was, it was so exciting to see. I agree. I want to see a lot more of him. Definitely, I want to see a lot more of him. Let me just prep, actually. Let me just prep a pic of Anis Lot because... because the draw, yeah, we just have... The draw is going to be happening very, very soon. And there's no latest update on Joshua Kimmich. Unfortunately, it looks like Marmoush is off to City, which is really unfortunate. I would have loved to have seen Marmoush at Liverpool, but clearly they're willing to spend the bucks. They're willing to spend lots of money. Guys, it is halftime in this extra time. Now that I've seen this first half of extra time, I don't think there's going to be a winner. I think United will just sit deeper and deeper, and I can see this going to penalties. But what do you guys think? Do you think there's going to be a winner in the second half of this extra time, or do you think it's going to go straight to pens? My prediction, I think it's going to go to pens. Yeah, and also Kamal, as a Liverpool fan, or a fan of any team for that matter, but I think Liverpool fans are real special, obviously. I do think that it's also your job to fully support and back them, because look what happened last season when some people started to doubt. I do think with Darwin, it's about shifting expectation, but like I said, with Gakpo and Gravenberch, it shows that it was right to be patient, because look what ended up happening. Look at how good they've been this season. You know, and I saw last season, a lot of people were starting to lose trust in Gakpo, saying he wasn't good enough. I don't know where those people are now, but clearly they've been proven wrong. Like, now he's a guaranteed starter pretty much. Like I said, I really think our best front three in this moment in time is Cody Gakpo on the left, Lucho down the middle, and Mohamed Salah on the right. And that's the front three that I think will start against Forest on Tuesday night. Yup, it's halftime here. Do you think Darwin's going to go to AC Milan? Nah. I think he's going to stay, and then we'll see in the summer. Then we'll see what happens in the summer. I got them from different places over the years. Some of them I got them from the club shop. Some of them I ordered online. So it's just a collection that I've been building up. And one day I would love to make a video for you guys, which is my entire shirt collection. Because there's a lot. Yo, Abzinho, happy birthday to you, guys. I want happy birthdays in the building for Abzinho, freaking OG of the channel. I remember you saying yesterday that you were saying it's your birthday today. Well, guys, I want everybody in the building to wish Abzinho a very, very happy birthday. A beautiful happy birthday. I see you got a profile picture of Mohamed Salah too. I freaking love that. Look at this. Best player in the world. In this moment in time, best player in the world this season. That's your boy, your profile picture. Jalapeno says, this summer I have a feeling one or two of our attackers will leave. Also, any news on Kvara? Yeah, Jalapeno, unfortunately, from the looks of it, it seems like Kvara is off. He handed in a transfer request, so he's definitely leaving in January, and it looks like he's off to PSG. PSG already agreed personal terms, and it seems like the fee that Napoli were asking for was 80 million euros, which was 65 million euros with then 15 million in bonuses. That's the fee, which I'm surprised we didn't go for. That's not that much for a player of his quality if the bonuses are kind of hard to trigger. But you said you have a feeling you think attackers might leave in the summer. I agree. I think the two we have to be on the lookout for are Darwin and Luis Diaz. And then potentially Chiesa, depending on how he goes about in the second half of the season. Uh-oh, guys. Dalo, United on the counter-attack here. He plays it to the left. Xerxes in the box. Oh, what a save from Raya. Oh my god, guys. Exceptional save from Raya there. Because I think it took a deflection. Xerxes nearly scored there to make it 2-1. Wow. Let's have another look at that. Look. Look at this. I think it took a... Wait. I think he just couldn't see his angle clearly. Yeah, it took a deflection. That's it. Guys, Raya, I rate him so highly. Raya, the Arsenal keeper. For me, he's top 3 best keepers in the league. He's top 3 best keepers in the league. Unbelievable. Do you see that reaction? Because it took a deflection there in the last moment. That was unreal. Unreal. No, I'm not going to watch El Clasico. Because I'm going to have dinner and then watch a movie. Sunday LFC says, do you think Bradley would be good enough as a replacement if Trent leaves? Or do you have someone else in mind? I do think Connor Bradley has proven already that he can be good enough to be a starter at Liverpool Football Club. But what I'll say is, it's so much pressure for him. If let's say in a hypothetical world Trent leaves, I definitely think we need to sign a right back because it would put way too much pressure to immediately say to Connor Bradley, you're our only right back and we count on you to be at the levels Trent was, or at least to be a top class right back right away. I think we need someone in there to fight for that spot for him and give him some time in his development because I just think that would be too much pressure and therefore I definitely think we need to sign another. But do I believe that he's good enough to be a starter for Liverpool? Absolutely. The amount of times in big games, like I'm remembering that game at home against Chelsea when he scored. I'm remembering in the FA Cup away at Arsenal at the Emirates. There's a few games that come to mind where the pressure was on him against top-class wingers and he stepped up and he proved that he's so solid defensively and he's very good going forward. And therefore, I'm all for him getting opportunities because I really, really rate him. And I love Connor Bradley. He really reminds me of a right-back version of Robbo, prime Robbo in some ways, because Robbo was really good going forward, but also so solid defensively, and he has that kind of energy about him. And so yeah, that's the biggest compliment I can give him. He reminds me of a right back version of Robbo. I think that's a huge compliment for him. I really hope Arsenal wins, says Sadman. My family supports Arsenal. I haven't decided on the movie yet, but I have quite a few in mind. Where's your shirt signed by Mbappe? It's back in France. Back in France. What are we going to do with Mamardashvili? I think Alisson or Kelleher, one of the two will leave this summer. And Mamardashvili is going to be the backup. Or fight for that first team position, I guess you could say. Yo, Sonny, thank you again for the super chat. It is much appreciated. Who says, I would personally like Everton at Anfield in the next round. It would be a good game. What do you guys think of that? And actually, they've just appointed their new manager, David Moyes. It's not a surprise. It made a lot of sense. Yo, the Vicar is in the building. Nice to see you. You were at Anfield yesterday, right? The Vicar? I saw you in the comments saying that you went to Anfield. Has it already been revealed who we're going to face? No, Sunday LFC. It's going to be right after this game, the draw. So it should be in about 10 to 15 minutes, hopefully. Alisson can't leave. I don't want him to leave, but I think the way it's going to happen is whoever the club is able to get a bigger fee for, whether it's Alisson or Kelleher, I think could be the player that leaves in the summer, if I'm being realistic. Kamal says Slot's best strength so far has been understanding the players' strengths, absolutely, and playing them in their best positions, completely. And look at even Lucho. I don't think many of us, I definitely didn't see Lucho playing down the middle. I could not have imagined him down the middle, and I think he's done really well. Think about that game against one of our best games under Slot was the 4-0 thrashing of Leverkusen in the Champions League. Who played down the middle that day? Luis Diaz, and he scored a hat-trick. So I don't think any of us saw him being as good as he was down the middle, and that's a credit to Slot. That's credit to Slot because he had the vision for that, and it's paid off. Because one of our more difficult games this season was Leverkusen. Look how well they're doing this season again. You know, they lost 4 games in total in 2024, and they're on a 10-game win streak right now. And we thrashed them 4-0 at Anfield. So, you know, you have to credit Slot for that because that could have been a very difficult game. How long till the draw? Rian Kelly, like I was saying, it's going to be after this game. So if it goes to penalties, it'll be after the penalties, right after the penalties. Or if Arsenal or United find a winner, we would go to the draw right after that. I think there's a chance Lucho could leave in the summer. I do. If Barca come knocking for him, I think there's a chance. If I'm being realistic, I don't want him to leave. But I think if a big offer came in, I think it could happen. Would you take Newcastle in the FA Cup? No, cursed epic. I wouldn't want that because Newcastle are so good right now. They're one of the most informed teams in the league. And I was saying it earlier, I would rather a championship side because then we could play some of our youngsters who I want to start in our next FA Cup game. The likes of Jaden Dans and Yoni, I want them to start, you know? The finish, bro. That dink. The dink that he put over the keeper from Lucho against Leverkusen was beautiful. That's one of our best. Leo, we need another collab with John Nellis. I would love that this year, but John Nellis and Alex have just gone to a different level. Credit to them. It doesn't surprise me, but guys, like I'm telling you, I think John Nellis is going to become the biggest football YouTuber in 1 to 2 to 3 years time. That's how good the videos he's making right now with his team. You know, Alex, so important in that team. Jacob, I met them. They're the nicest people, guys, off camera. And I want nothing but success. I mean, it's not like they need that from me because they're world class at what they do. But yeah, they're in a different league. John Nellis and Alex and Jacob. And like I said, I really think that they'll become the biggest football YouTubers in a few years' time. He's already become massive, it's true. But I'm saying number one, I can see that happening, Jalapeno. Because of how smart they are and their work ethic. It's unbelievable. And I just feel so grateful that I got to be in that Mbappe video because that video is forever going to live there, you know what I mean? And who knows where that channel is going to be in the future, but that's going to be one of their first videos that did really well. That video is now on over 10 million views. Imagine, it's crazy. So really credit to them. They're world class at what they do. Best football team in Iceland is Grótta. Grótta. And I'm going to get so much hate for that. But the Brentford keeper, guys, who's Icelandic, he came through Grótta. I'm just saying. He did. That's the best team in Iceland. I'm about to get so much hate from the Icelanders, though, for that. FA Cup final prediction. I'm going for Liverpool Manchester City in the FA Cup final. I think City are gonna bounce back in the second half of the season. I think we're gonna see a major reaction, unfortunately. I think we're gonna see a major reaction from City. And the bad form we saw from them in the first half of the season, I can't see that happening again, especially with the signings they're making. Sonny says Curtis needs a chant. I think he's been playing really well this season. I tried to start one yesterday, but it didn't work. Whoa, what were the lyrics? Sonny, what were the lyrics? You got to tell us. Yo, Marnus, nice to see you in the building. Who says, yo, Leo, how's it going? Who do you want to win, or are you just watching this game as a neutral? Yeah, watching as a neutral. You should join tonight's game. Big up, Marnus. But yeah, I don't really mind whoever wins this, to be honest. And it looks like it's going to be headed to penalties. You guys heard me. That was my prediction. Having seen the first half of that extra time, I didn't think there was going to be a winner in this one. And that means the draw is going to be delayed even more, unfortunately. Yo, Yitan says Spurs fan, but I love your content. Thank you very much for the support. That means a whole lot. Nathan Connor, another YouTube goat. I really, really respect his content, and he's, anytime I've talked to him, he's been such a nice guy. So that's something you can look forward to in 2024. 2025, we're now in 2025. A collab with Nathan Connor. That's something that we both want to make happen, and it'll happen, you guys. It'll happen. I actually still haven't really opened it up, Tai the Mad Foot King, but it's literally also Leo's goals. It's just called Leo's goals. Liverpool's not playing, but the draw is about to happen. Right now, this Arsenal United game, it looks like it's going to penalties. And honestly, my prediction, if it goes to penalties, guys, let me know what you think. I personally think Arsenal is going to win it on penalties because they have Araya in goal, and he's such a good shot stopper. He's such a good penalties. Like, from what I've seen in penalties, he just seems like he has that presence in goal. So I think if this goes to penalties, I can see Arsenal winning it. And the fact they're at home too, so that gives you an advantage. Yeah, my friend supports United. Thank you, Pap Soccer. Thank you very much for the kind message. I am disappointed with United draw. Of course, I would have wanted us to win at Anfield. Are you kidding? Of course. Yeah, Joseph thinks Arsenal will win 5-4 in penalties. Yeah, I think Arsenal will win on penalties simply because of Raya, and I back him on as a penalty shots stopper. Like that double save he made in the Champions League. That's what I'm reminded of this season. Who was it against? I think it was against Atalanta in the Champions League. Raya made a crazy double save. So I could see him being the difference maker. Top 3. Thank you, Christopher Handel, for the super chat. Thank you very much for the support. It is much appreciated. Arsenal will lose, you think? Go 12? Sebi Place thinks United will win on pens. Okay, let's see. Big up, Big Jude. Thank you very much for your kind message. How long until pens? Literally 2 minutes, just about. We're about to get into the penalty shootout now. We're about to. Who's... Leo El Clasico. Yeah, the United keeper player of the match. He really turned it around. Because remember, in the last round against Spurs, he had quite a few mistakes in him. And he really turned it around where he's been superb. He made some top saves, especially the two that come to mind are the Declan Rice chances. The Declan Rice header, and then also the save towards the end in regular time. Those were two top saves. Oh, he's officially been given man of the match as well, even before penalties. Yo, big up. I want W's in the building for Sonny Hughes again with the super chat who says Curtis Jones. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. He's one of our own. Curtis Jones. He's one of our own. It's pretty simple. Well, I like it because he is one of our own. But hopefully he's not going to be the only scouser left in the team. Hopefully he's not. Hopefully Trent extends. I pray all the time that Trent ends up. And I think I dream about Trent eventually rejecting Real Madrid and deciding to stay at Liverpool. I dream about that. El Clasico predictions, I think Real Madrid will win. What do you guys think? The draw is going to be soon, you guys. It's going to be soon. Christopher, thank you very much again for the super chat. It is much, much appreciated. Who said, if we get a championship team, we need to start Isaac. Forgot to write a message in the first. Forgot to write a message in the first mess. Wait, Isaac? You're talking about Isaac, the legendary fan that Liverpool made a video around? You're talking about that Isaac, right? Yeah, Isaac Kearney. You're talking about Isaac Kearney, right? W's. I want W's in the building right now. Guys, it's going to pens. I want W's in the building. I think most of us wanted to see a penalty shootout, and it looks like it's happening. I mean, it is happening. Not it looks like it's happening. I want everybody spamming W's right now. We're going to pens. Let's go. That's the drama we wanted. This is going to be so exciting to watch. It's going to be so exciting to watch. W's in the building right now, you guys. W's. It ends 1-1, you guys. It always looked like that was going to penalties. That's why sometimes I don't understand why you need this extra time. I personally would have a rule where it would go straight to penalties. I think a lot of people would prefer that because often teams are just tired in extra time. But now, guys, it means that we're going to have the draw very soon. We're just going to have the penalty shootout now. And then after the penalty shootout, we're going to have the draw. So we're going to know who Liverpool faces in the next round. Okay? Arsenal have a derby on Wednesday versus Spurs. That should be a good game. And we have a massive game on Tuesday night. Could be a title decider, literally. I know we're this early on in the season, but I really think if we lost away at Forest, it would be... It could kill our confidence. We really cannot afford to lose away at Forest. We cannot. So that game on Tuesday night, like, I am definitely going to be feeling the nerves. Really going to be feeling the nerves. Four 2 on penalties, you think? Guys, are you all going to be watching the El Clasico? Maybe I should be doing a stream for it, but no, I was planning on... Are all of you guys really going to watch the El Clasico? Raya's going to have 2 pen saves. That's why I think Arsenal will win, literally because of Raya. Because I rate him that highly as a penalty shot stopper. I want Virgil's contract to be signed first because he's our captain. And that's what I think will happen. 7-6 on pens, imagine. 7-6 on pens. Jeez. Yo, Liverpool fans 01, it's been good. How's your day been? Nice to see you in the building. Raya will have 0 saves. Let's see. I think he's going to have quite a few saves, personally. That might just be me. That's why I think Arsenal are going to go through. What a save that was from Raya. The deflected one. Wow, the reaction there. Look, he was moving his body towards the left. That's one of the best saves I've seen in recent times. Guys, that Xerxes shot, if you have a look at the replay, Raya was starting to move his body towards the left because it looked like Xerxes was shooting this way. It took a deflection and then he had to shift his body and go right. To do that in a split second, wow. He's something special. He really is something special. Yo, Fesh Giraffe, nice to see you. Says Halio, I needed to come in for the penalty shootout. Nice to see you in the building. Yeah, this stream I didn't expect to go this way, but we love the drama, especially as a neutral because I'm not. This is one of the like it's so nice watching a penalty shootout when you're not stressed out at all. You know what I mean? Like if it was a Liverpool shootout, I would be stressed. But right now we're just chilling. Right now we're just chilling. And then right after this, you guys, we're going to get to know who Liverpool plays in the 4th round of the FA Cup. Thank you, Dial, for your kind message. I can't believe Arsenal weren't able to win it, though. With all that time and extra, with the extra 30 minutes up a man, I'm surprised Arsenal weren't able to win it. No, this is just the keeper that United start in the cup competitions, just like we start Kelleher in the cup competitions. I mean, to be fair, actually, in the FA Cup, we didn't start him. That surprised me. No, sorry, in the Carabao Cup semi-final against Spurs, remember, it was Alisson that started, which I was surprised about. Bruno scores his first one. Arsenal did miss a lot of shots, to be fair, too. Yeah, that's true. Bruno scored the first. To be fair, he's a great penalty taker, Bruno. That's something you have to give him. He's a fantastic penalty saver. You can't say otherwise for that. Rod Trophy, do you want to win the most? Theo, not even a question. Not even a question. The Premier League is what I think all of us want the most by far. Because we never in my lifetime did we get to celebrate in front of fans. Never. And therefore, that's my biggest dream. Because I know the city would go crazy. And our fan base would go crazy. Please not United. Daily Hi J Beluga says please not United to go through. Let's see. I think it's going to be Arsenal. Both penalties so far have gone to the left. Bruno and Odegaard. Big up, Lucas. Thank you for your kind message. No, I'm not going to be doing El Clasico. Unfortunately. Even though it seems like a lot of you guys are watching, I'm a bit surprised. Ahmad, is he going to go left too? Wow, great pen for Ahmad as well, guys. Right hand side, no chance the keeper was saving that. Unreal. Liverpool fan from South Africa here. Good to see you. I love your content. Big up, Ethan Ryan. Where are you from in South Africa? It's my dream to visit one day with my cousin who's from there. That's a great save, a great pen, I mean, from Ahmad. Honestly, all three pens so far have been great. I'm drinking some tea right now. Some rose tea. Look. Here we go. Kai Havertz steps up. Kai Havertz. He goes. Saved. The Arsenal away end's going mad right now. Sorry, the United away end is going crazy. Guys, first pen miss in the shootout is Kai Havertz. Maybe United will actually go on to win it. I might have been wrong with my prediction. That's a big, big save there. Wow. Look at that. Havertz. That's a great save because Havertz actually went bottom right hand corner. Fingertip save. Man, he's got to get man of the match. If United win this, the United keeper has to get man of the match. Or maybe he's already gotten it. Some of you guys were saying he apparently already has it. Apparently. Liverpool fan from Nigeria. Shout out to the Reds in Nigeria. Great pen there. Great pen from Lenny Yoro. My little boy. Great pen from Lenny Yoro, guys. Bottom left-hand corner. Fantastic from Lenny Yoro. Look at this pen, guys. I think it hits side netting. Wow. Not a keeper on the planet is saving that. Side netting from Lenny Yoro. He's a center back. What a great save. Sorry, great pen. Declan Rice, guys. Is Declan Rice going to miss this? He already missed 2 big opportunities in the game. The game has not gone his way. He had that header saved, and then late on he could have won it for Arsenal. Now if he misses this, I think that's pretty much this penalty shootout over. I think that's Arsenal knocked out. Because that would have been 2 pens missed already out of 3. Let's see. Declan Rice. Oh yeah, you're from Montreal. Four two. Lisandro Martinez. Damn, look at the United center back stepping up right now. Look at the United center back stepping up. Guys, do you think that means United's going to go through? I see you guys aren't happy about that. Are you guys not happy about that? All I know is I don't want United in the next round. Because they're going to sit back. Thomas Partey. I knew Man United had penalties on lock. So you thought, Delior, you thought they would win? You thought United was going to go through, seriously? Man, it is so nice watching penalties, though, not being stressed at all. That's such a rare feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, such a rare feeling. Arun says, as a Liverpool fan, I don't want United winning anything. Me too. Because they're the only club in England that come close to some of our trophies, even though we are the bigger club because we've won it 6 times in Europe. They have won 1 more league title, and that's why I really, really want us to equal and make it 20 league titles this year. That would be the most special thing in the world. But definitely we're the bigger club. When you consider we've won 6 European titles, it's not even a question. Thomas Partey, nice. Are you guys surprised with Raya? It's on BBC in the UK. On the BBC. Come on, guys. I can't believe Arsenal lost to 10 men, guys. I cannot believe Arsenal lost to 10 men. Nah, bro. Usually Raya... Did you see the save he made in the? Usually Raya has a good penalty. I think just United's pens were really good. Like look, even Xerxes bottom left hand corner. I think United took very good pens. But man, guys, GG's. I can't believe Arsenal didn't win at home. The Arsenal fans are going to be fuming after this one, guys. Fuming. Because think about it. They had 30 minutes in extra time to put this game to bed and they weren't able to do it. That's really, like, they're going to be so disappointed. Declan Rice won't be happy either with the chances he had and then the penalty miss. Not going to be happy whatsoever. Is Man United back? What do you guys think? No, I don't. I think they still need a squad revamp for sure. But that's another big result for them. And unfortunately I do think their performance that they put in at Anfield gave the whole fan base a lot of belief from the United fan friends that I have. Susan says Man United fans are going to be unbearable now the next few days. Jazzy, thank you very much for your kind message. Jazzy says, I love your videos, by the way. I'm sorry I didn't comment on any video. You can give my club Bosco a shout out in Dublin. Shout out to your club Bosco in Dublin, Ireland. Big up, bro. Thank you for your kind message. Arsenal or Spursy right now, says Melissa. Man, I wonder how... Wait, you guys were saying the North London derby is on Wednesday night, right? Arsenal against Spurs is on the 15th of January. That's on Wednesday, you guys. Arsenal are playing at home. Imagine Arsenal drop points in that one too. They all thought us drawing against Man United was a bad result. It was still a bad result, Delior. Let's be honest. We should be beating them at home. With the way we've been playing this season, it was a bad result for us. Definitely. We needed to be better. When is the draw? It should be happening very, very soon now. Now it's hopefully only a matter of minutes because from what I read, it was going to be right after this game and now this game's over. So it's going to start very soon. It should be hopefully in the next 5 minutes. Thank you, bro, for your kind message. Shout out to your club, SCF Montréal, Club Football Montréal. Wasn't Thierry Henry the former manager of Montréal before? I think he was. And then he left during COVID. Love from Norway. Big up the cap, man. Sending my love back to Norway. Blackburn fan. Guys, we could draw Blackburn, right? Because I see there's a Blackburn fan in the building. I think we could draw you guys in the next round. Because Blackburn beat Middlesbrough away. So I think we could draw you guys. The draw gave them belief for this match. I really think it did. Because Delior, I'm telling you, I speak to my United fan friends and the performance they put in, not just the result. And we have to be honest as Liverpool fans, they did put in a great performance at Anfield. It gave the whole fan base and I think the team as well belief that they can do something this season. Melissa, I used to be completely fluent in 3 languages. French, Icelandic, and English, obviously. But I've lost so much of my Icelandic, so I wouldn't say I'm fluent in Icelandic anymore. I can understand it, but I can't. I didn't speak it for 10 years, so I lost so much of it. So I would say I can only speak fluently French and English, unfortunately. So sad. The draw is in 6 minutes, apparently. Plymouth are the best. We could get Plymouth in the next round. Leo, Arsenal are going to complain about the F. Let them complain. They always find something to complain about. Yo, big up Sobo fan, LFC. Nice to see you in the building. What's good? Versus the big teams. Yeah. I think it's because they don't have pressure as well. United seem to perform better when they don't have pressure. You know what I mean? I think that's what's happening. Big up Reese the Beast. Thank you very much for the super chat. Beautiful profile picture as well with Mohamed Salah, who says, what's your thoughts if Liverpool draws Man United? I wouldn't be happy. Because like I told you guys, I want the easiest draw as possible. I want it at Anfield as well. Like I definitely don't want Newcastle, for example. I want the easiest draw possible so that Slot can make those changes and play our youngsters. Oh, there we go, guys. I think the draw is going to happen soon. Look, it's Gary Lineker. FA Cup 4th round draw, guys. I think it's going to be starting. Yes, guys. I want W's in the building. It's happening right now. Guys, the draw is starting right now. I want W's in the building. I will keep you guys updated as it happens. It's on the BBC for those of you that don't have it. But like I said, I will keep you updated on every single part of this draw, okay? I will keep you updated. Come on, guys. This is what I'm talking about. They started the draw quick. Usually they like to drag on the draws for so long. And now I'm just so glad because they're getting on with it right away. Big up. Big up to whoever's organizing the FA Cup. Liverpool is ball number 10, you're saying? Oh, I'm excited. Like I said, I want the easiest draw possible. To be fair, now there's a lot of good teams left. But I want us to especially get a draw at home. I want it to be at Anfield. That would be great. I'll keep you guys updated, okay? Mark Schwarzer is gonna be drawing one of the. It's for real starting. Guys, let me know who you want, okay? Let me know who you want, and I will tell you right now who I want. Plymouth are one of the teams that I would want. Okay, I told you guys that before. I would want Plymouth. I would want Blackburn. I would want Birmingham. I would want Stoke. I would want Coventry. I would want Wickham. And Cardiff. Those are some of the teams that I want. Man United against Leicester is the first one, guys. Man United against Leicester. We are ball number 10, you guys. That's our ball number, okay? Chelsea are ball 13. Man City are ball 8. Man United are ball number 2. What do you guys think? You want Doncaster I would take. Millwall? Doncaster I would like, for sure. It's United. We could get the second City derby. We could get Villa too. I wouldn't want that. I would not want that. Okay, up next we got Chelsea against Preston. Chelsea against Preston. What do you guys think? Chelsea up against Preston. Give us the almighty Plymouth. Yeah, I agree. Give us the almighty Plymouth. That's who I want most. Plymouth at Anfield, please. That's who we want, you guys. That is who we want. That is who we want. Exeter here will play Nottingham Forest. Exeter will play Nottingham Forest. Liverpool City would be cold. Nah, I do not want Liverpool City this early on. Not in the 4th round. No, thank you. I think there's a good chance we see Liverpool City in the FA Cup final, but not right now. Please no. I would take Birmingham or I would take Blackburn. But Plymouth is who we want. At Anfield. Please be at home, I agree. What do you guys think? Yeah, the United game was crazy. Some great saves in that game. You rate Exeter? You guys want Exeter? Come on. Brighton up against Chelsea as well. Come on, I don't want the hardest draw possible. Birmingham will play Newcastle. Okay, that's good at least that we don't get Newcastle. Birmingham is going to be at home against Newcastle. Okay, that's good. I would have wanted them though. But at least what's for sure is I didn't want Newcastle. That's for sure. I did not want Newcastle. There's no way we got Plymouth. Stop, we didn't get Plymouth. Come on, I want W's in the building. It's not at home. Guys, I want straight W's right now. Guys, I want W's in the building. We actually got Plymouth. Guys, I want W's in the building. Spammed. We got Plymouth. There's no way. You guys are kidding. Guys, I want you all to spam those W's. I want you all to spam those W's right now. Come on, guys. Everybody wanted Plymouth. Yeah, do you see where they are in the league? No disrespect to them. It's gonna like they caused one of the biggest upsets in beating Brentford, so we're definitely not gonna underestimate them. But guys, that's the draw we would have wanted. Let's be honest. That's the draw we would have wanted. Absolutely, it is. I want everybody spamming those W's. We actually got the one like that most of us were mentioning. It's crazy. Plymouth away. I cannot believe that, guys. Jadon Dance has to start in this game. Oh my god. Guys, now that we know who we're going to face, I want all of you guys to tell me the team that you would play. I think that's the draw most of us wanted, right? Let's go! Guys, again, we're obviously not going to underestimate Plymouth. No way. Look what happened to yesterday was the game, right? Look what happened to Brentford. They were playing at home to Plymouth, and Plymouth ended up winning. But still, let's have a look at where they are. They play in the championship, you guys. And look at where they stand in the championship. We have to beat them. They're literally in 24th place on 20 points from 25 games in the championship. They've won 4 games out of 25. Who did Arsenal get? You answer that for me, okay? You answer that. No, it's away from home. Yeah, it's away from home. Guys, who rate that draw out of 10? Rate that draw that we've just got out of 10, please. Rate it out of 10. I want to see what you guys are saying. What do you rate that out of 10? Who plays Man City? So, guys, I can go. Man City is playing. Why can't I see it right now? The ties, by the way, are going to be played between February 7th and February 10th, okay? Man City are playing away at either Leyton Orient or Derby, so they got an easy one. Spurs is playing away at Villa. That's going to be a great game. Away at Villa. Now, I'm giving it a 10. Delior, I'm giving it a 10. The Vicar says Rio Enma is 100% starting. Delior, I'm giving that a 10 out of 10. Come on. That's what we would have wanted. Seriously, that's definitely what we would have wanted. But guys, who did... Okay, you know what? Some of you... Let me tell you who the other ones... Hold on. FA Cup. Guys, if you have a question, let me know who you... Okay, yeah, you were asking who Man United got. Okay, hold on, just one sec. They got Leicester at home in the next round. Guys, I want to hear your team that you would play in this game, which like I just said, it's going to be played between the dates of February 7th and February 10th. So the game is in less than a month. They won away at Plymouth. So I'm really looking forward to it. And the reason, Melissa's saying Villa will demolish Spurs. Let's see. Let's see. But yeah, guys, let me know the team that you would play. I'm so glad about that draw because I told you guys before, I desperately want to see more of Jaden Dance, of Trey Agnoni, Harvey Elliott, players that aren't unfortunately in the starting 11, but that I rate really highly. Tremboy has given his team, Tremboy says Kelleher in goal, definitely. Endo, Kwanzaa, Bradley, Costas, okay, that back four. Tyler Morn, McConnell, or Agnoni, Harvey, or Jones, Chiesa, Danz, Rio Enma is your predicted team. What a draw after a super game of football. Absolutely, Ashwini. This was there was a lot more drama to this than I expected. A lot more. Rio, I'll tell you the team I would go for. So I would go for Kelleher in goal. I agree with that back four. I would stay with that back four of Connor Bradley at right back, center back partnership of Endo and Kwanzaa with Costas at left back. Then I would go for Tyler Morton, James McConnell. No, Tyler Morton, Harvey Elliott, and Tyler and Agnoni. That midfield three. Maybe it's a bit unbalanced, but as of right now, I just want to see those. At left wing, Rio Enma, Jaden Dance down the middle, and Chiesa on the right. And then we go with the strong bench. So in case things go wrong, we can bring on the likes of Salah. We can bring on the likes of... Actually, I didn't put Darwin in there. Darwin has to start. Hold on. How do we do this? Oh, that's tough. Because I would also want... Nah, but guys, Kelleher is going to be starting in this one. Jaros has impressed, but I just don't see how we don't start Kelleher. Damn, how do we start Darwin? Guys, what front three would you go for? Because I definitely want to see Rio Enma start. I want to see Jaden Dance. I want to see Chiesa, but I also think Darwin needs the minutes. God. We got Plymouth away. So the team that's last in the championship is who we got. But again, we can't underestimate them because they got one of the upsets of this round in beating Brentford away. So you never know, I guess, what you could expect from them. Damn, what would your front three be? Okay, Kamal is going with a front three of Chiesa, Danz, and Darwin. I think I would agree. I think Rio Enma we have to bring off the bench then. Because Darwin has to start in this game. He needs minutes. And he's no longer in the starting team. Damn, guys, that's tough. Yo, Aaron, I'm gonna try to call you after this, okay? My bro, I'm gonna try to call you after this. I've never seen someone this excited for a draw. Well, I think it's because the game was honestly great. The game before, fair play to Arsenal and United, because it was full of drama. And that game really put my energy up. But I also drank like a liter of tea. So my energy is really up from that. And also you guys being in the building here. But Aaron said, I've never seen someone this excited for a draw. But I agree, this means there's more of a chance of getting to see the young, promising lads. But the FA Cup is still the FA Cup. But I hope that we're going to see that team. Like I said, I expect the front three then to be Darwin on the left, Jaden Dance, I hope he starts, down the middle, and Chiesa on the right. I would love that front three. And then Rio Enma to come off the bench. Otherwise, I would love the midfield three to be Tyler Morton, Agnoni, and Harvey. The problem is that seems a bit unbalanced. It's maybe too attacking. And then the back four, definitely Connor Bradley, Endo, Kwanzaa, Costas, Kelleher, and goal. Yeah, Tyler Morton will start unless he leaves in this January window. That's the only thing that would change things. That's the only thing that would change. We need to play Harvey. Yeah, those are the players that need to start. But I have a feeling that maybe Tyler Morton will leave on loan because he hasn't been getting enough minutes. And he needs that in this moment in time. A lot of teams were interested. We should be beating Plymouth. But at the same time, we can't underestimate any team. Yep. You could check for yourself to see who Arsenal got. What's your favorite snack while watching football? I think popcorn. I love popcorn. Salty popcorn. That's number one snack for me. It's my number one thing. Harley says, I'm excited for the next round. Me too. We saw how much fun. Look, Accrington Stanley at home. You would think it's not that exciting of a game. I had so much fun watching that with you guys yesterday. The fact we got to see Dan score, Chiesa score. That's why these cup competitions are so much fun. Is there rumors of Warren leaving? No, but he did have an interview that he's considering his future right now in this January window. So I think there's a chance he could leave on loan. Because let's be real, the only times he could probably start are the domestic cup competitions for us. And that's not that many games. Nadim, the draw already happened and we got Plymouth away. Actually, let me see if I can just pull it up here for you guys. I think I should be able to do that. Let me see. I think I should be able to do that. Actually, can I? I don't think I can. No, because there's still 3 games left. Look, Southampton is still playing Swansea as we speak. We need to play Spurs on the 6th of February. Yeah, so I think this game is going to be on the 10th for us then, Kamal, because we're going to need at least a few days after the Spurs game. But yeah, this draw was crucial for us completely. Kamal, that's a good point. Leo, do you reckon we loan out Rio Enma? I don't think so just yet. I think he still needs to adjust to our academy, to the way we do things at Liverpool, so I think he'll stay. But that's a good point. Is it on the 6th that we play them? Let me check. Yeah, guys, exactly. So on the 6th of February, we have the second leg against Spurs. We're going to go with a strong team that day. Definitely we'll go with a strong team because we lost 1-0 in the first leg, so we're going to need to overturn that at Anfield. And then I think this game, the Plymouth game, is probably going to be played on the 10th. So a few days later, we're going to play Plymouth away. And then we don't play till the 16th of February. But I have a feeling that the Everton game is going to be placed there. That's what the rumors are saying. It hasn't been officially confirmed. But I think the Everton game is then going to be placed somewhere within that schedule before we play Wolves at Anfield on the 16th of February. That's my prediction. So let's see how it goes down. Across the weekend of Saturday, 8th of February is when it'll be played. And like I said, I think that's why I think it's going to be played more on the 10th or maybe the Sunday is a prediction for when that game is going to be placed. You know? Guys, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be watching the El Clasico. But for all of you that will watch the El Clasico, I hope you guys have the best time watching it. Okay? Can you do... Oh, God, all of you guys are asking, but I didn't prep for any of that. Yo, Ahmad says, love your vids. Please give me a shout out. Come on, you Reds. Shout out to you, Ahmad Tilawi. Thank you very much for the super chat. That is much appreciated. City got away either at Leighton Orient or Derby. That was Man City's draw. I'm so happy with that. Yeah, we got Plymouth away. Leo, how are you? Leicester till I die. What do you think of your fixture away at United? That's gonna be something. Shout out to you, Lakon. Thank you very much for the support. Predict the game. I'm going for a 2-1 Real Madrid win in the El Clasico. What do you guys think? What's your guys' prediction for the El Clasico? Which kicks off actually in just 40 minutes, it looks like, right? It's at 7 p.m. Let's see the teams. Mbappe. Yeah, I think, bro, Mbappe and Vinny are starting. What do you think? My prediction is 2-1 for Real Madrid. Three-two Barca. Who do you think has been our most important player this season? That's too hard to say. I think the three are Virgil, Gravenberg, and Mohamed Salah. I think they're all equally as important. I think those three, you can't ever replace them if they go out of the team. But other positions, even Alisson, we showed we could replace him. Trent, we showed we could replace him. So even those other world-class players, I think it's those three that are just different level, I think, in terms of how important they are to our team. Favorite Icelandic food? Fish. Fresh fish with potatoes. It's the simplest thing, but for me, it's my favorite. I want Barca to win, but I feel Real Madrid will take the win. Yeah, Delior, I agree with you. I definitely want Barca to win, but like I said, my prediction is 2-1 Real Madrid. I think Real Madrid will win it. We're playing Plymouth away, Micah Jacobs. Plymouth away, so it's a great draw for us. And that's going to be played just a few days after our second leg at Anfield against Spurs. But yeah, guys, unfortunately, I'm not going to be doing the El Clasico watch along because I'd already made plans. No, I'm not going to be doing the watch along. But we will be back live on Tuesday night. That's going to be a potential title decider away at Forest. Huge game for us. I'm going to stop saying massive because every time I seem to say massive, I don't get what the references are. I don't know because you guys always make jokes after, but I'm just going to say, is huge better? Yeah, I'll say huge. Huge game on Tuesday night away at Forest. And yeah, that's when we go again. And I can't remember us having as big of a game as that. Yeah, we got Plymouth away. I agree. I think we need a new center back as well. Definitely agreed. Shout out to you, Mo Salah. I hope you bounce back quickly. Gravenberg is not as good in the first half. I disagree. I disagree. I think in the two games where we performed badly the two recent games, Spurs and United, I thought Gravenberg was one of our better players, actually. Like Virgil. Seriously. I'm very happy with our draw. Plymouth away, very happy. See? You guys are making these jokes. No, I'm not going to be watching that Clasico. But damn, in the future I'll know though, because it's something I have to prepare a little bit for because there's no thumbnail, there's no scoreline thing updated or anything like that. So in the future, I'll know that those are the type of games you love for us to watch together. So I'll plan ahead of time, okay? I promise. But already the next one is one that I'm so looking forward to. The Forest, who are on a 6-game win streak. We go away there, and it's going to be tough, you guys, on Tuesday night. It's going to be really tough. It's going to show the character that we have, and I really think it could be season-defining in some ways because I don't think we can afford to lose there. I know we'll still be 3 points ahead, but Favorite French food? Poulet rôti. That's like roasted chicken with fresh vegetables. That's number one for me. I don't understand these jokes. I don't understand these jokes. Arsenal versus Spurs on Wednesday. I that's actually the day I'm flying, so I'm not sure. I go back to France. I gotta check what time I land, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the Arsenal Spurs game. I love them, Liverpool fans 01. I wish I could add all of them, but I can't. Still need more members to be able to add more stickers now. But I love them, Liverpool fans 01. Who did we drew? Plymouth away. Plymouth away. Rather sign Isaac or Kvara? Isaac, without a shadow of a doubt. I think if money wasn't a factor and we could sign a player where I think we'd pretty much be guaranteed to win the title, I think I might say Alexandre Isaac. Honestly. Actually, this is a good question for you guys. Guys, I have a question for you. I have a question, okay? Because and I thought of that when you asked me that. If you could take one player from the world football right now to take on loan for Liverpool for 6 months to try and get these trophies over the line for us, so try to get us to win the title, especially the Premier League title, who would you take on loan for 6 months? So remember, the form of that player is obviously crucial because you're just thinking short term. And when I think about that, I might genuinely say Isaac. Genuinely. If we could have Isaac for 6 months, the confidence I would have about us winning the title would go levels higher. That's how good I think he is right now. Seriously. Who would you guys... I said any player in world football. For example, you could not say Rodri because he's injured. Isaac, Yamal, Yamal, bro. Yamal's best position is on the right wing. So, how would you fit Yamal in with Salah? Jude Bellingham? But you see, you say Rafinha, but we're already so solid on the wings. I think we need a player down the middle. Isaac or Gyökeres. But you see, I think Isaac is a smarter answer because Isaac is already Premier League proven. And right now, I know Gyökeres has done it in the Championship, so he's proven he can do it in England. But Isaac knows how to perform against these Premier League teams. And therefore, when you think short term, I think Isaac is a smarter answer than Gyökeres. Bastoni, that's a decent shout too. Or Saliba would be a good shout as well. I think if we had Virgil and Saliba as our centre-back partnership, it would be tough to get through us. Frimpong, nah, bro. We don't need a right back. We have Trent and Connor Bradley for the rest of the season. I think the answer is either Isaac or Gyökeres, personally. That's what I think is the correct answer. And I think... Or Harry Kane. That's a good shout. He's definitely Premier League proven. And he's definitely a goal. Yeah, honestly, I think I would choose either Harry Kane or Isaac. But because of the current form of Isaac, I go for Isaac if I could bring anyone for 6 months. What's good, Fox Cat? Nah, not Marmouche. Arsenal lost to Man United, yeah, bro. And they were down. United were down a man for all of extra time and they still couldn't find the winner. You would go for Anthony Robinson? I just feel like if we had a front three of Cody Gakpo, Isaac and Salah, bro, we'd score like 5 goals a game, I swear. Imagine. Guys, imagine how many goals we would score with the front three of either Lucho, Isaac, and Salah, or Gakpo, Isaac, and Salah. Bro, we would score 5 goals a game, I swear to you. With the form of Salah right now and Isaac, that would be the scariest thing I've seen. Yeah, Dalo got a red card as well. Yeah. I think Isaac is the correct answer, honestly. Another question I have for you, because I know there's going to be obviously a meltdown on Twitter. Do you think if Arteta goes trophyless this season, do you think Arsenal should sack Mikel Arteta? What do you guys think? Look, Saka fan is saying so disappointed, and I'm curious to hear your thoughts as well, Saka fan, as an Arsenal fan. Do you think Arsenal should be sacking Mikel Arteta if they go trophyless this season? What do you think? I personally don't think so. I think he's improved Arsenal drastically, that I think it wouldn't be smart to sack him. I don't think it would be smart to sack him. What do you guys think, though? Let's see what Saka fan says, the Arsenal fan. Yes, he hasn't made the signings we needed, if I'm honest. But is that his fault, Saka fan? Or you mean maybe he hasn't gotten the best out of the signings he's made, right? The one I didn't understand this summer is why did you bring in Raheem Sterling? I don't get that. I know it's only a loan, so there's not much risk. But you guys needed to sign an attacker. It was easy to tell from a distance you needed to sign an attacker. I still don't think it would be smart for them to sack Arteta because genuinely, I think he has improved Arsenal drastically. It depends on the way they finish their season. That's true. But I just said if they finish trophyless, that was my question, Ashwini. If they finish trophyless, Leo, I think the Reds need a new left back. I agree. Thank you, Fuad, for your kind message. Do you think Kelleher will play the next round? Definitely. He's starting against Plymouth. I could already tell you for sure. Thank you, Christopher, for your support. It is much, much appreciated. Has a draw taken place? Yes, it has, Joshi. We've been drawn to face Plymouth away, which is a great draw for us because that game is coming at a time when we have a congested period. So we're going to need to make changes 3 to 4 days before. We play Spurs at home in the second leg of that Carabao Cup semi-final where Slot has to go full strength because we have to overturn that game to try to go to the final at Wembley. So that game is massive. We need strength in defense. Yep. Unless it's an X-factor signing, Sonny, like Isak. That's the only time where I would be like, if we're thinking about an attacker, then it makes sense. But obviously, we're not going to sign him because he would cost 150 million. Mario, of course. Thank you for being in the building, you freaking legend. If you could sign 2 players free for Liverpool, who would you sign? I would sign Jonathan David and Alphonso Davies. Both are available on a free. Or I would sign Kimmich and Alphonso Davies. If you're asking me just the free players. Rian Kelly? Yeah, but where are you from, Rian Kelly, by the way? Do you think Coutinho could have been one of our best players if he stayed 100% Theo? He's one of the, like, I still call him a magician to this day because he's one of the most beautiful footballers I've ever watched play for Liverpool. He was so fun to watch on the pitch because he was almost like a kid at a playground. The way he played, he just had fun out there. And footballers like that are rare to come by at this elite level. To keep that like almost childlike self on the pitch is a hard thing. And Coutinho was that. He was world class for us. He was unbelievable. Especially the last 6 months I remember before he left. Oh my God. He was on a different level. He was unbelievable. Basima says, Leo, I have a question. If you could bring back one player back from injury and sign them for Liverpool, who'd you pick? What do you mean from injury? Do you mean from our past, like former Liverpool players? Yeah, and Kamal, there will be pressure on Arteta, but I think we'll have to wait till the end of the season to see because he could still win a trophy. He could still win the Champions League or the Premier League, although it's very unlikely because they've now been knocked out of the Carabao Cup. It's pretty sure. I think it's very unlikely they're overturned in the second leg, especially the fact they have to go to St. James's Park and they're 2-0 down on aggregate. I just don't see how Arsenal overturn that. I got to be honest. I think it's going to be Newcastle in the Carabao Cup final for sure, personally. But that means Arteta would then have to win either the Premier League or the Champions League, which is not easy to do. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes down. Who would you sign, Grimaldo or Davies? If I could pick one, I think I would say Grimaldo, probably. With the way he's been playing, I think I would have to. I put him in the team of the year, so that says a lot. I think in 2024 he was the best left back, so it says a lot. Would you bring Doak back? No, because he's a starter in the championship. He's smashing it in the championship. This is the best thing for his development to start week in, week out with the amount of games in the championship too. I definitely don't think we should stop his loan because he'll be improving a whole lot over there. Who's my favorite player from the Rafa Benitez era? Stevie G. Stevie G. But there's a lot of players I loved. I love Sami Hyypiä. What a great player. Xavi Alonso. What a great player. Mascherano. What a great player. That midfield three of Javier Mascherano, who was Endo's idol, by the way, apparently. Mascherano, Alonso, and Stevie G. What a midfield three. What a midfield three. Sonny, thank you very much again for the super chat. Who says, would you play Trent at left back or defensive mid as a test? I think it would work well at left back, just for like 20 or 30 minutes, something like that. I don't know about that. I don't know if I would risk that because he doesn't have much experience. I know he played, I think, once for England at left back, but I don't think I would risk it. I don't think I would risk it. I would rather play Joe Gomez at left back when he's back. I thought Joe Gomez last season when he played left back for us, he was fantastic. So once Joe Gomez is back fit, I would personally love to see him at left back. I would love to see a Trent, Virgil, Ibu Konate, and Gomez. I would love to see that. I just think it's too risky to put Trent at left back. And I think Slot would feel the same way. And we already saw in the midfield it didn't seem to work. So I think his best position seems to be right back. The draw already happened, Shiny Daniel. We got Plymouth away, who are currently in 24th position. They're bottom in the championship. But they did have an incredible upset yesterday. They beat Brentford away, which was, nobody expected that. So you have to say fair play to them. And that shows we definitely can't underestimate them. Yeah, Trent Boy, the fact Tamworth, aren't they the team that played against Spurs? Yeah, the fact Tamworth were able to, who play in the National League, the fact they were able to bring Spurs to extra time is some achievement. So fair play to them. Soboslai or Jones, for me, my midfield three for the Forest game. Let me know what you guys would go for, by the way, for the Forest game on Tuesday night. I would 100% go for Maka, Gravenberch, and Soboslai. Even though I know he's been ill recently, I thought Soboslai looked fantastic just in the 45 minutes he played against Accrington. And for me, the midfield three I would go for is, like I said, Maka, Gravenberch as the holding mids with Soboslai ahead. That for me is the midfield three, Tuesday night. That's too difficult, Samuel. There's too many. There's too many cities I love, both in France and Iceland. Well, in Iceland, I don't know too many, to be fair. So in Iceland, I think I have to say the capital, Reykjavik. 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 Who do you think we should sign this winter? Fuad, I said my number one dream signing is Jorel Hato from Ajax. 18 years old. He's already smashing it in the Eredivisie. He can play center back and left back. And he's one that could be with us for the next 10 to 15 years. He could learn off of Virgil. He's Dutch. We see how Slot's getting the best out of the Dutch players. He's my dream signing. I know I said that to you again. I said that to you, sorry, in the past. But I'm not going to shut up about it because the more I look into him, the more I think that he's exactly what we need. Theo, the youngsters that I said I want to see no matter what start against Plymouth are Trey and Yoni. I get so excited every time I watch him. Jaden Danz, I really want him to start. And Rio Enma. Those are the three right now I want to see the most. Yo, Captain Granola Oats. Yes, I do remember you. It's been a while. How are you? Would you would you bring Lamine Yamal? That's the best question I've heard all day. Would you bring Lamine Yamal in for depth? Bro, he's the most expensive player in the world probably if you were to buy him. There's no chance Barca will sell him and he's going to sign an extension soon. We got Plymouth away, bro. But yeah, guys, that is going to be the end of this stream. We ended up going on a whole lot longer than we expected, but it was really fun because we got to see the penalty shootout between Arsenal and United. We got a dream result, to be honest. And like Kamal reminded us, we really needed to get, obviously not an easy draw. We're always going to respect our opposition, but let's just say we got a favorable draw, which is exactly what we needed because on February 6th, we placed Spurs at home where we're going to go full strength to try to overturn that 1-0 defeat and head to Wembley, go to the Carabao Cup final. So just a few days later, we have this game in the FA Cup fourth round, and therefore we're going to need to make changes. And I think against Plymouth away, we can make changes. So it's great news for us. It's been a fantastic weekend, to be fair. I feel like the energy has kind of turned around after our 4-0 win against Accrington. And now, guys, I will see you very, very soon on Tuesday night for a potential title deciding game in a game I think we cannot afford to lose away at Forest, who are on fire right now. So it's going to be such a difficult game, a difficult test. They're on a 6-game win streak, but I do back us. Of course I'm going to back us. Of course I'm confident. We have to go there with the desire to win, not to draw. Obviously not to lose, to win, because that's what Liverpool's there to do. That's what we're all about. Now, it's impossible. Leo Yassin, it's impossible for him not to get into the team of the year. But yeah, big up to all of you. Thank you as always for your support. I hope you all have a beautiful rest of your night. For those of you watching the El Clasico, I hope there's lots of goals and that it's a really exciting game to watch because I think many of you will also be neutrals in that one. But yeah, guys, big up. I'm gonna go have dinner now and then watch a movie. But yeah. Big up to everybody. Thank you as always for your support. You'll never walk alone. I'll see you guys on Tuesday night as